In Aikido, we're training ourselves to really waken up the body, bring an alertness, bring an awakeness to what we're doing, that you see the group, you see the room, and you see your place in it, and then you see yourself in the whole space, and how you can map yourself in space, map yourself with other people.
Yeah, so it's interesting, the mapping of our environment is really important for acting, because we work with the mapping of our bodies for our self-image, so that the self-image is coming from something very concrete like the bones and the muscles and the nervous system, as opposed to the self-image coming from something that someone thinks about me, or even I think about myself. So this idea of mapping our own environment and then mapping the environment we're in. So for actors, the fight, flight, freeze mechanisms of being on a film set or about to walk in front of an audience, they can do everything from bring the breath into freeze. The person can start to drop their voice. So this sense of, the first thing we work with is this orientation through the space, and that the brain can map space, and then the nervous system can map what feels good about that space, and therefore then that affects the ribs, that affects the breathing mechanism, and now that affects the stability of the actor. And then the actor has a place where, okay, my brain is mapped, my external environment, it is mapped, my internal environment, and then I'm kind of connecting to both through my breath. So I have this kind of greater perception, in a sense, of how I can receive you, and also receive through my senses other things. So that idea that Aikido works with both those things, and your sense of self within the space is huge. So for a theatre actor or a film actor, or in relationship with another in a scene, and they're all things that they're almost invisible skills. That an actor walks into a room and you don't quite know why it is. Why is it that one actor walks into the room and they're very alive and the other isn't? And the big difference for me, in having worked over 30 years, is one is in their body and the other isn't. One is really here in the environment, and the other is panicked by the environment. So I think it sounds like that work with Aikido and orientation, and that sense of mapping the space and your self-image in that space, is something that's very anchoring and grounding. Because for us, for actors, they want to feel safe so that they can be open, vulnerable, courageous, and risk. And the safer they feel deep inside, the more they're going to be able to risk. And that's not an intellectual process, that's a felt sense and a physical feeling.